one. Fluffy here. Look, that bite, y'all. Ooh, the one I was picking at yesterday. Anyway, I'm all sweaty, I'm hot, I'm bothered. I just got back from OMART, and I told you that I would go, and miracle of all miracles, I did go. I called the kid and to check to see if she wanted to go with me, and she was nice enough to tag along. My gosh, y'all, it's grueling. That is the first time that I have been in a cider store in over a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. But I wanted to do it, and I'm glad I had the kid there. I was out of I was out of test strips, and I felt my blood sugar go because I was still fasting, and I know that it gets super low if I get nervous. Like, I'll start to get hungry, and then I'm like, okay, my blood sugar is down. And I started feeling, but when I start really getting nervous and shaky, then it's really, so we were at the checkout, and I didn't have test strips to check it, and my daughter had got a real sugary drink, and she's like, Mom, you can take a sip of this. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go ahead and take a glucose tablet, but I didn't take the whole thing. I took a little bitty piece of it. And so I broke my fast, which was fine at 2:30. Got to remember that. But I'm fine now. I checked it just now, and it's at 123. So it was low, because those glucose tabs are pure sugar. So I don't know why in my brain it was better than a sugary drink. It's probably the same thing. Anyway, this is going to be, I should label it a microscopic OMART haul. Because it's little, but I wanted to show you the 2 or 3 things that I got. Okay, I told y'all that my daughter finds really good deals there for meat, and they're the perfect size for me, because what I have frozen are still the family packs of pork, because back then, you know, me and my sweetheart, we ate a lot, and when she would cook, it would be for 2 or 3 days, because we didn't mind eating the same thing over and over again. So she would cook full packs, family packs, and then we each 2, 4, 6, 8 meals. Sometimes we'd have them for lunch and dinner, depending on what she cooked. And so they're all frozen solid, and you know, I think I've discussed this before. Anyway, so I've been really liking her deals, but I went for the baby bok choy, and I went to look to see if I could find those noodles, and that was the only places I was going to walk. And she pushed me a little bit, and I was okay with that. I knew what she was doing, but we went around to the meat, which is right next to produce, and we found some deals. I found this deal, but she found the other 2, and I'm going to show you, so we'll start. Let's see. Maybe I'll use this as the thumbnail. Okay. This is a screenshot. I don't usually do that, right? Okay, because I don't know if I can find a free GIF of, or clip art of OMART. I don't know. Okay, the first thing is sliced pork belly. Now, anybody knows anything about pork belly is just really actually non-cured, non-smoked bacon, thick-cut bacon. It's really expensive. They had another one that was shaved and rolled, like you would put in shabu-shabu, and it was $12.99 a pound. This one was on sale. I don't know if you can see it. I've got the door open. $4.99 a pound. So for almost a pound, 0.94, only $4.69. And so I got myself one, and I bought the kid one. Hers, because she's got her and her husband, I got her like a $6 one or something. It was bigger. I told her, take the more expensive one. They weren't a whole lot there because, y'all, this is a good price. And it was normally, I think, $9 or $10.99 a pound. So this was a good deal. I should have got me 2, but then I always do that. Okay. The next 2 things she found, she got herself 2, and she handed me 2 so that I could get them. Y'all, do you have a place that has your favorite bags? OMART's bags are big, and I like those hanging from this. But I got rid of that when it was full. Okay. You know me, I drift. Okay. These are beef fry meat, and according to her, this is the ribeye, the sliced ribeye. And I think that's what it said on the label, but this just says beef fry mate. And we know it's the trimmings, but you saw when I had the steak and eggs, this is what I had. Look at the price on that, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, and there is, this is a little over half a pound. That's plenty. You saw how much it made in that picture. And then this one was $2.15. She pulled 4, and I said, listen, give me the 2 smallest ones. You can save the other 2 for you and the hubs. So, yeah, these are really good. They fry quickly, and they are so good. Oh, my God. So I got these 2. Okay. I looked up baby bok choy, and there was a couple of different findings, but 2 out of the 3, and I can't remember what the third one was, the carb counts. Okay, baby bok choy. This one was just 4. Most of them had just 4, and I didn't try to get 1 or 2. I'm like, you know what? If I only get 4 and I run out before I'm ready to quit eating them, then that'll give me more incentive to go back inside and buy more so I can keep moving. $2.99 a pound, so this one was $3.35. The thing said 0.8 net carbs for a cup of raw or cooked. 0.8. And so I asked her, I said, do you think if I cut this up, of course you have to get rid of, you know, the end, would this be 1 or 1.5 cups? She said, Mom, I think 1 cup per piece. So I will do it and I will check just to be sure. But at 0.8, even if I did the whole thing, it's maybe 1 carb. So that's not bad, because I can put this in the kimchi jjigae to, you know, spice it up, spruce it up, or just cook it like that. I love me some baby bok choy, y'all. I really do. Okay. Here I did find it. There were 4. I took 3. I have to look at the receipt. I've got it here to let you know what I spent, because I just handed them. I just handed them payment. I didn't even look up to see how much it cost. Okay. I'm going to read it first. This says aloe vera noodle made from aloe vera only. I was eating aloe vera because I know J1. This is the same kind that I ate before. No color additives, no preservatives, low calorie. Okay. Product of Korea. Made aloe vera noodles. Wow, okay. It is for 4 ounces. Okay. It's two carbs, but the dietary fiber is 2 carbs. So these are 0 carb noodles. Let me show you up close. They look just like the konjac noodles, though, y'all. The kelp, not konjac. Konjac is like the miracle noodle. Sorry, miracle noodle. But you see how they look clear? And the, and I didn't look it up, but I should have. The one that I was telling you about, now I can't think of the name. It was a really weird name. But anyway, the kelp or the nettle. Anyway, they didn't have those. They had these. They had a couple of other ones, but they had carbs. So this is 0 carb, but this is what I was looking for, and I bought 3 of them. There's supposedly 4 servings in here, but at 0 carbs, I can easily put maybe 1/3 of the package in there, only because of space is why I wouldn't put a bunch in there. But these are just like japchae noodles. The thick cut japchae noodles. So, like potato starch noodles and stuff, same texture. Okay. That's it. I told you this was like microscopic mini haul. But I wanted to show those noodles to show you. It said aloe vera. That surprises me because it wasn't that last time. I could have swore it said kelp. But maybe I remember getting 2 different brands because I wanted to try them. And these were just like the others. And I don't mind it being aloe vera. As long as the tooth feel is good. They don't taste fishy, even though I like fishy stuff, but just not fishy noodles. And, you know, and they're low carb like I like, which 0 carbs is better. So let me look at the, okay, meet me, J1. Okay. See, this says sea vegetable. And aloe vera is not a sea vegetable. So, but it was 1 at $2.99. So they were $3 each. So, $2.99, yeah. And then the baby bok choy was $1.99 a pound. So that was $3.35. Isn't that what it said? Yeah. So, a grand total of $26.69. So that's not bad. That is not bad. Because I got like the I'll probably, because it's 0 carbs for meat, I will probably cook the whole thing up like I did with the meat and eggs, you know, the steak and eggs. This one, but this one I will probably cut down. And this one will show up in kimchi jjigae. I probably won't film it, y'all. I've done a kimchi jjigae, so. I'm thinking of what I can do. The next mukbang is going to be mukbang number 300. Can y'all believe I've done 299. Why is my lips white? I ain't got, what, y'all, what? Color drained out of my mouth, out of my face. Anyway, I could have put on lipstick, y'all. It'd be just as right. Okay, just pretend. Fluffy, isn't that the same dress you had on last night? Yeah. All I did was throw a bra on, and I didn't go anywhere yesterday. I'm still fresh. Anyway, yes, so I'm planning on my 300th mukbang. I'm like, what could I do? Because I don't want the celebration to hinder me from staying low carb. So I've got a couple of things in my mind. So just know that even if I do something super special for my 300th mukbang, I'm staying within my carb count and I'm not entertaining my addiction. Okay, so just know that. And when you see it, you're going to be like, are you sure? Yeah, because I've already looked into to what I'm thinking about doing. So, yeah. Because I thought of, well, I could take them to a steakhouse because I already know I can have steak and broccoli and but I'm like, no, because then I can't talk freely. You know what I mean? I have to worry about the music and, you know, bothering other people or them bothering me. And here we can talk freely. So, and hopefully within the next week I can do the 300th. But my gosh, 300, y'all. 300. Now watch, this haul's going to be so short that YouTube's going to turn it into a short. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Thank you for everybody's responses to the kimchi jjigae video. I really appreciate that. Y'all, there was a wasp hanging around. It followed me to the car. One of y'all jinxed me. You said that they knew what I had done. Just kidding. But there was one, but it wasn't there when I got back. So, God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.